Have you ever gazed upon the moon and wondered about the stories it could tell if it could speak? For ages, humanity has been captivated by the moon's ethereal glow, sparking a deep desire to explore its mysteries. This fascination propelled the conception of lunar exploration. Early scientific observations, aided by the advent of telescopes, unlocked a new realm of understanding. The moon, our closest celestial neighbor, was about to reveal its secrets through the daring endeavor of lunar exploration. The desire to explore led to the birth of moon missions, with the space race between the United States and the Soviet Union. This cosmic competition pushed the boundaries of what was thought possible, leading to some of the most monumental achievements in human history. Take the Soviet Union's Luna 2, for instance. Launched in September 1959, it was the first man-made object to touch the moon, a feat that was once deemed unattainable. Not far behind was the United States with the Ranger 4 mission in April of 1962. Despite its failure to transmit data back to Earth, it marked the first successful impact on the moon by an American spacecraft. These missions were not only a testament to human ingenuity, but also a gateway to the mysteries of our closest celestial neighbor. They paved the way for future lunar exploration, setting the stage for what was to come. These early missions were just the beginning. The moon was soon to be reached by human hands. The Apollo era, a period that truly took lunar exploration to new heights. In the late 60s and early 70s, the Apollo missions ushered in an unprecedented era of lunar exploration. This period, known as the Apollo era, saw 12 astronauts traverse the lunar surface, making the United States the first and only country to send humans to the moon. The most iconic of these missions was Apollo 11. Launched in July of 1969, it carried astronauts Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins to the moon. The world held its breath as Armstrong descended the lunar module's ladder and took one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. This monumental event changed the world's perception of space exploration forever. It was no longer a distant, intangible dream, but a tangible reality. Armstrong's first step on the moon was not just a triumph of human achievement, but it also opened the door to a wealth of scientific discoveries. The moon's surface was sampled and studied, revealing a barren, pockmarked world that had remained unchanged for billions of years. These samples provided invaluable insight into the moon's composition and the history of our solar system. But the Apollo missions were not just about landing on the moon. They were about bringing the moon to us. Each mission returned with lunar rocks and soil, allowing scientists back on Earth to study the moon in their labs. These samples have taught us much about the moon's geology, its lack of magnetic field, and its very weak atmosphere. Despite the risks and challenges, the Apollo astronauts ventured into the unknown, driven by curiosity and the spirit of exploration. They left behind footprints and flags, but also a legacy of scientific discovery and human achievement that continues to inspire us today. The Apollo missions not only brought mankind to the moon, they also brought the moon to mankind. From the first human footprints on the lunar surface to the rovers that explore it today, lunar exploration continues to evolve. The moon, a celestial neighbor that has fascinated us for ages, remains a primary focus in the realm of space exploration. We stand at the forefront of a new age of lunar exploration. NASA's Artemis program, with its ambitious goal to return humans to the moon by 2024, is at the helm of these endeavors. The program plans to establish a sustainable human presence on the moon, a feat that will undoubtedly revolutionize our understanding of our celestial neighbor. Simultaneously, the European Space Agency, or the ESA, is working on the Lunar Gateway, a small spaceship in the moon's orbit. This will serve as a home where astronauts can live and conduct research, paving the way for human missions to Mars. Across the globe, China and India are also making strides in lunar exploration. China's Chang'e program has already landed rovers on the moon's far side, a first in history, and India's Chandrayaan missions aim to probe the lunar surface for water. Private companies are joining the fray too. SpaceX's Starship, for instance, is being designed for crewed missions to the moon, opening a new era of commercial lunar exploration. As we continue to explore, the moon remains a beacon of curiosity and wonder, a reminder of what we can achieve when we dare to dream.